All right, I am out of class. Just finished up my night class, and this is a really interesting class tonight. We were talking about teaching philosophies and teaching theories, and I think I learned a little bit about myself as a teacher in this class tonight, and I think that I really am more of a behavioralist slash cognitivism. You know, even though they're kind of like semi opposites, I still think that it's I kind of grab a little bit from both, and it's one of those things where I think there's merit in both sides. So yeah, I think that I'm a little bit of both on those. I'm not much of a constructivism kind of person. Maybe once in a while, but I think I tend more towards the behavioralism and the cognitivism. And at least that's my, what I think in my, teaching theories and learning theories. But for maybe my philosophies, I think maybe like a essentialism and perennialism type of person. A lot of isms in this class, I've noticed, but I go back to the classics and I go back to like scientific thinking, stuff like that. So I think, I lean more to it. I might be more of a perennialism type person, but not so much that that I start going off the deep end when it comes to like questioning authority and trying to make things happen socially and stuff like that. Not so much, but I think that's where I lie in my, at least the way I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. I'm going to take a test though later to see if I'm right about that kind of guess about that. About to go home. I'm really tired. One thing that I did want to mention is that there was tonight a debate versus creationism versus evolution. It was Ken Ham, the person who founded the Creation Museum in Kentucky, and against Bill Nye the Science Guy. It's one of those. It's weird because I grew up watching Bill Nye, and he was, a guy's like, oh, I love Bill Nye, I love science, and when I found out that he was not in tune with my spiritual beliefs, it kind of made me a little bit sad. He's very evolution heavy, and I'm not an evolutionist. I don't like the evolutionary theory. There's a lot of holes in it, much more than creationism, and I'm really interested to see how the debate went tonight. I'm going to try to see if I can find it on YouTube and maybe take a look at it. I'll probably try to put a link below to see if it's still up. If I can find it, I'll try to link it in the description below, maybe an annotation. But whatever the case may be, you guys, I'm going to watch it definitely. So Ken Ham is a known debater. He actually has history and experience with debate. Bill Nye does not. He is, by all intents and purposes, an engineer who had a science show. He really did nothing with historical science or biology and stuff like that. So it should be interesting to see how he defends evolution when he doesn't even have a background in it. So yeah. I haven't vlogged on my chair in a while. It's Wednesday night, and I'm sort of free. I'm going to be doing a video project. Hopefully get that done tonight. And it's one of the rare nights I'm actually home, so I'm going to try to relax too. It was quite a day. 2 hour delay for ice. It was pretty icy. And then then I tried to cram as much stuff as I could in to the school day, and then my kids had their little honor roll chapel, and gave out my straight A's and my A's and B's in the certificates. I have some smart kids. I really have some smart kids. Now, if only they weren't so sassy or passive aggressive or silly sometimes. Silly's not that bad, actually. I like silly, as long as it doesn't borderline on just complete idiocy. But none of them are at that point just yet, so I'm fine with that. Anyways, hope everyone is safe and sound, and if you guys have bad weather, be careful, because that ice was pretty nasty this morning. But it happens when you live in certain parts of the country. California has its earthquakes and fires. The Midwest has its tornadoes. Florida has its hurricanes. North has its blizzards. You can't really escape it. So, but all you can do is stay safe. Tired. Really tired. And just finished up with class. It's 4:30 class, and just finished up a class where I had to present. I made a presentation of sorts, and where did I put my car? I think am I here? Anyways, I made a presentation, and it's pretty good. Really kind of like encapsulated my life. It's actually the video on the front of the page for those that are not subscribed to me. So yeah, it's a thing. And I showed that to the class, and I actually had some questions. People actually asked me some questions. They weren't serious questions, but they were still questions. That was funny, and I laughed and I answered, and it was good. It was fun, and I didn't know that maybe one day having editing skills and being able to do video stuff, would I didn't know I could do that, and I didn't know that I'd be using that kind of stuff for class projects. Anyway, this is my routine on Thursdays, is to go to school, and now I'm going to go back to work so I can finish up my work stuff, because I had to leave early for classes, and I go back to work, and then I go home, and it's going to be a long semester.